Hello, everyone, and welcome to Watch Your Story. I'm your host, G.W. Tolley, and today we have a very special guest with us. Her name is Natalie, and she is hard of hearing. She does sign language, and she wears hearing aids, but there's another little surprise that's coming. So welcome to the show, Natalie. Thank you for being here. It's a privilege and just an honor to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to join in with you.
Thank you very much. So would you like to tell us a little bit, have you been hard of hearing all your life?
Yeah, I've been hard of hearing all my life. I was born in New York and I was deaf. But my parents didn't know that I was deaf. And my grandmother, rest her soul, that she realized that when I was sitting on her lap and she was clapping her hands behind me and I'm not making no movement. I was like looking, watching TV, and my grandmother told my parents, she said, "Now you can't hear." And my parents like, "What do you mean?" And my grandmother said, "She just can't hear because I'm clapping and no sound in her ear." And then so my parents started taking me to the doctor, getting the report, trying to figure out why I was there. And trying to figure out if it's on my mom's side or it was on my dad's side of the family. We don't know. We still don't know. We have to do more research, but it's scientific. But I would like to know and understand why I became deaf, but no one can answer but God gave it to me.
Yeah.
And he put us for being deaf and hard of hearing for a reason. I can't blame myself to be that way, but I have to be proud of myself because I'm hard of hearing. And while I was still having hearing, I didn't have a hearing aid. I was learning how to read lip. I was learning how to hear, going to speech therapy, going to audiology, going to a special school in New York with all different hard of hearing staff. And there was no sign language. And when I moved down to Florida in 2001, and I was into one of the classes, just all day classes, and there was like all hard of hearing, definitely hard of hearing, just like me. And then there was all oral. I didn't learn sign language, nothing. Until I got to middle school, I see every person knows sign language. I was like, I'm the only one that know how to do sign language. And then I said, you know what? My mom, one day I came home, my mom said, "Here, I have a book for you that I used it when she was a teacher. She was a paraprofessional teacher to help with students with special needs." So I began to read. I taught myself how to do sign language.
Wow.
I learned from other friends how to do sign language. I learned from a teacher how to do a sign language. And I learned sign language. And she said, "You're too smart to be in that class. Just to be sitting there all day and know everything you can do, your work." She said, "I'm going to have to put you with the other kids who are regular." And I was like, I'm nervous because I don't want to move to that position because I feel like my disability is going to stop me, or another friend who I don't know will make fun of me. So I had accommodation and I had an interpreter, but always there in every class I needed. And I feel like that's my safe person I can trust or who I can be comfortable to learn sign language. And all through up to high school, I do have some struggle time. People make fun of me, or because I read lip, or because I can't hear. But I had to learn. I'm not the only one. I had other people that have different disabilities, not only deaf and hard of hearing. Around that time, and I had accommodation that make it easy for me to allow me to learn just like any other kid. And so when I practicing and learning and teach myself, everything gonna be okay. you just one thing that not gonna stop you is just your hearing aid. Don't let your hearing aid stop you from what you want to do. So I continue on until I got into college. I could still continue on. But one thing I want people to know, okay, now it's hard of hearing. She can do something. There's nothing wrong, but she just needs help that can help her with her hearing or help her to communicate with other people or a teacher or have a person who is a note taker, interpreter. All the things that I can ask for, they will do it for me. And I have to do the same thing to make myself that, okay, I can do it. If I can do it, the next person can do it who is deaf or hard of hearing or any disability. And so I continue on and continue on throughout my life. And I never stopped it. If I see another person in public and they say, oh, you're deaf? I don't show my hearing aid, but I'm dying. And I say, you're deaf? And they say, yeah, I'm deaf. And that's how we flow through between the hearing world and the deaf world. So they can understand what it's like be out in public to see another person who is deaf and hard of hearing. And it's easy to blend in because they understand what we have in common.
Yeah. And it's amazing because you're a teacher and you're teaching other people that it's not a disability that you can overcome. And that's the thing. It's a mindset where you have other abilities because when with the ears, your eyes will pick up and also where you read lips. Now, how did when the pandemic happened with people wearing masks, how did that come into play where you read lips?
During the pandemic, it was difficult. It was not easy for a person who's deaf completely or who's deaf and hard of hearing that we have to wear masks, but it was difficult because for myself, I could hear myself with my mask, but I just feel like the way how I talk to other people that they can't understand what I'm saying. So I have to do it with my mask. I have to put them down and talk and put them back up.
Yeah.
Vice versa with other people. Other people don't pull their mask down because they're that afraid. And I thought, I'm hard of hearing. Can you please help me? Some people feel. I said, what way can I write? That's the only way. Someone write, someone say, I understand because you're hard of hearing. I'm going to take it down and do it. Speak to me. I said, I will help me. So throughout the pandemic for 2 years, wearing a mask, find another way to wear mask clear. That didn't work because it's so blurry. And this time I said, I can't do math. Until my mom created an idea with the math that I read lip to allow other people to know that person needs help. So they can math down, read lip for that person.
Yeah.
And other people. Okay. There's some people, no sign language, and they can I help you? And I said, okay, I felt better now. I felt calm. There's a connection that they can understand. I can sign back to them whatever I need or something I'm confused and to help me. So the whole time during COVID, I thought, okay, I'm feeling better. I didn't have healing. It was old. So I was happy I had the opportunity to get free hearing aids to help me for my better hearing and still can talk during that time with the mouth and still continue on.
Wow. Now, when the pandemic happened, did that give you where you didn't know what was going on and did it cause panic or something else? And how did you get through that situation?
it was frustrating because people don't understand how I have people who are definitely having to go through it, through the COVID. We didn't know when COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
So it was frustrating with confusion for myself. I was like, I told my parents one time, I went to the house, I said, I didn't make myself to be hard to parent. My mom stopped her right there. She said, you don't have no choice. God gave it for a reason. And then I said, I'm so angry, I'm so upset. Because I was like, it's not what I wanted to be going through the pandemic with the mask. I said, why can't we just take it off and then to talk? But I'm not the only one that can't talk because there's other deaf person that can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to stand. But what way to help people who need to wear masks during COVID?
Mm-hmm.
So when I do other stuff, I don't know how long the COVID was going to happen during the pandemic. So I just continue my job, finding options to wear clear mask. And see, like, if this gonna work, to find different ways to help me so I can understand and read from other people. Sometimes I'm about to take people down and just speak for me. And then I did that's my thing.
Wow. Now you talked about your mom, where she stopped you and to watch your words. How did that help you in your faith? Were you always have faith, or how did that?
So I went in the room and I sat down. I said, God, is this what you brought me in this life? Because I'm deaf and hard of hearing. I understand what my mom was telling me because she had 4 of us who was hard of hearing.
Wow.
So I said, I'm not the only one that I'm glad I have a brother and sister. So I told myself, you're not alone. You're definitely just by one disability that's just not going to stop you. You can continue on. So that's her favorite word, have faith. No matter what you do, don't let people take you over because you're hearing. I told her, Mom, but I was a child, like quiet, and I observed a lot. And I told myself, I need to speak up more. I need to let other people know that you're not the only one. Just because you can't blame God for what you is now. You can't blame God for Him giving you, for you just don't know. Things happen in life. So I said, this is me. I'm definitely hard of hearing, and I'm proud to be definitely hard of hearing. And I would love to see whoever needs it, they don't feel uncomfortable or feel they have to hide because one thing is the disability.
Yeah. And it's just amazing all the things that you've done and you've gone through, but you have, with your faith, you have risen above because you're actually a part of Habitat for Humanity. And that is so awesome because you're not only that, but you're on their front cover of their website and everything else. So local celebrity of what you're going through. Would you like to share a little bit about how you serve?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started Habitat last year in March. I didn't know how the plan goes, but I stayed with my parents during the pandemic. So it's your time. I told my mom, I said, I don't want to go nowhere. I'm comfortable staying with my parents. I was like, oh, no, you're not. You're leaving. I said, oh, okay. But I didn't know where to take that place because I moved a lot all my life. And not even my daughter was born, but at my young age, I was learning a lot. So I told my mom, I just can't get a place to stay because my life is not together. My credit is not good. So I said, try Habitat. Try to apply it because you never know what come out because God can tell you this is it. Yeah. So I went and I applied. I said, okay, Mom, I'm researching. And then I went to the orientation, and they told me that house. I said, okay, Mom, I'm driving to the house. And I said, this is the only one house that's there. I don't think, it's probably yours. I said, okay. I said, I don't know. But she said, it's yours. And then I said, okay, fine. But then, so after the practice, through Habitat, I was volunteering for 200 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I had family help. And I was, during that time, I was like, doing hours, volunteer hours. At the same time, when I hear about Habitat, they sit there and they stay with God and everything. I feel part of it, and because it's the community.
Wow.
They do. While I was there, I was happy. At the same time, I'm nervous because I feel like if I'm not doing it the right way, I'm about to lose that brand new house that they just built.
Mm-hmm.
During that time, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm just nervous. I said, don't set yourself low. You can do it. Have faith in God. I said, okay, fine. The same time during the pandemic of last year, and I told my mom, I said, I'm going to find my path. I want to go where I want to be comfortable to go to a different church. Okay, that's fine. So I went. At the same time, I said, because during that time I had so much going on in my mind, and I was still on my process get into my house. So I said, I need to go to church. I have to go to church because if I sit there and listen to God and listen to the story or listen to the songs, I will cry. It's just how amazing God put me, because if it wasn't Him picking me to get into the house, He could have picked somebody else. Or if I don't do what's right for me to go in the right path to listen to God. So I stand every Sunday and I say, God, whatever you do, I'm going to go where I have to go, your word. And I followed it. And I kept being doubtful every time. It's just, my girlfriend been doubtful when I'm there to keep on. She said, you know what? You keep being doubtful every time. I said, okay, Mom, I'm trying. Then my mom said, let's go get a bottle of oil. Have the pastor pray. So the pastor prayed. Both of us was holding me. And the pastor said, now you go to your house. That they tell you that is your house. And you pour it all over your house. And you pray over your house. And when I got out of the car, I shouldn't be feeling uncomfortable because I don't have a key to the house, but it's my house.
Mm-hmm.
We go around the house, pour the oil, rub them on the door, on the doorknob, everywhere, on the front porch, and we pray together one day. You tell God that you go on the right path and you want to claim it's your house. I told him, you just say it. This is my house. Mm-hmm. God put me where I need to be, and it's my house. It's my house. She said, you got it right. But every day, while I was doing volunteer hours, I would come to my house. Just sit in there. Even though I didn't have a key, I just sit there, just looking at my house and just pray. My mom said, where you at? I'm at my house. I don't have a key, but I'm at my house. Mm. And I sit there and did the whole process during the Habitat, going to church at the same time. Still have the little oil, keep it in my, I don't even have a coin that I got from pastor. I keep it in my pocket.
Wow.
And I kept it, just saying, take it, rub it. My mom said, just hold on to it every day. Even I go to do volunteer hours, I have it in my pocket. Just to know that I have to think positive and listen to what God is saying. Then you're going to do it. Mm-hmm. You're in the right path. You're going to do it. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do it until the day of to dedication. I still feel surprised till now when they say, you're about to move in your house, are you excited? I'm like, how amazed. 8 months trying to get everything ready during the volunteer hours, and I'm in my house 2 days after my birthday.
Oh, wow.
And at the same time I look at it, I think I really appreciate to have a parent that really took me and Amaya in. Because during the pandemic, I didn't know where to go. Because this was a tough time to move in with my parents. And then a year and a half later, I'm in my own place.
Wow.
And I was I'm still amazed because at the same time you're excited, but still in your house to say, God, you got me in this house. I just can't still believe it. And I told myself, God, I thank you so much. Not only because, but the struggle He's seen me through was rough. He's seen me through when I leave people around the pandemic, it was rough. Because I would say, you know what, forget it. I don't want to think about the house because I care about the people I love most. My mom said, you can't stop there. God put you there, you got a house. It was the happiness and then with the sad. So I said, I have to focus on the happiness so I continue on because the future is ahead of us. It's the future ahead of me and Amaya. And I told myself, Amaya, we did it. Not only myself, but her, but I did it because I'm a single mom. I'm hard-paying single mom. I don't think I can see other moms do it, but something special out of me that I can show them that any different hurricane or single mom can do it. I can do it. I did what I do because I'm looking out for the future for my little daughter. Mm-hmm. And I was really, because that situation, I was happy because I didn't thought that where I was going to be. I thought I was going to stay with my parents for the rest of my life. And they probably need me or I need to take care of them. Mm-hmm. That's my biggest heart, taking care of my mom and my dad because they're getting older. But my mom said, you have a life ahead. Do you want to continue and move on? Or you want to be in your own house? I said, okay, fine. I said, I have no choice, but you're right by there. My parents were there throughout the whole time. When I was doing volunteer hours, I was so excited. I was always coming home with good news until the day I was so excited. I'm so happy till now. Still now. And I wish that the people who I love can see how accomplished I made it here now. Because if it wasn't for them to see, when I made that phone call, I said, I'm getting ready to get in the process of a house. I would just tell myself, they're not there, but you can always tell them in heaven because there's a heaven there. There's always God everywhere. If you have to talk to somebody, God will be there. You just have to sit and listen. Yes. There's a voice there. Yes. You can hear it. And when you listen, you go for it because He's telling you something. Yeah. And when I listen, I said, okay, He means something. If He repeats again, you better do it now, or you lost the opportunity, or you're not doing what He's commanded to tell you something to go for His.
Yes, that's amazing, and that's such wisdom because when we are obedient, He moves for us. Yeah. But when we're disobedient, it also kind of will either stagnate us or
taken away.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't always take advantage of it.
Yes.
You just gotta do what's right. Mm-hmm. What He tells you.
Yeah. Because when He opens a door, we just have to walk through it. We don't have to understand it. Yeah. And that's what amazes me so much with you is the purpose and the things that and the things and your accomplishments and the things that you're going through. Now, how old is your daughter?
She's 3.
She's 3.
Yeah.
Now,
3. She's in school. She's learning. I'll be trying to teach her how to do sign language. When she was young, she learned to say 1, 3. Basic sign, because I want her to know that her mom is definitely hard of hearing. So she can understand, okay, I have a mom who's definitely hard of hearing, but I can also help my mom what she's going through. And she's a funny little girl. She has such a big personality. And I always have to make sure I go to church, she goes to, so she can know who God is as she grow up. This is part of family generation. Teach the young ones, young children, know about God, Jesus Christ. And pass them generation after generation. And that's what I'm doing now.
That's amazing. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have anything for the viewers that's out here that you would have something that you would want to tell them? Just look right there at that camera. Use your sign language and
don't be afraid because you're disability. You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Just knowing that you should be proud for the fact that you're disability. If you're deaf, you're hard of hearing, any disability, just know that you can fight it. You can do what other people doing. You can do what they do. And continue on and always believe in God. If you believe in God, He will do what you need. He hears your voice. He hears what you need. And He will open doors. Just follow His path and have faith.
Amen.
Amen.
I want to say thank you for being on the show. I really appreciate this because it's really dear to my heart because I was hard of hearing when I was young. And so then during the pandemic, I actually lost my hearing for 7 weeks. Oh. So the mask really was difficult for me. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. And everyone, stick around and we will catch you on the next Watch Your Story.